and let's go. My all signs, my all stars, very, very welcome to the channel Space in My Home. I am Shivalika and I welcome you to this space. And we're doing the March monthly, March 2026. Oh my gosh, we've come so fast. Whew. However, I am feeling February is kind of stalled a little bit. I don't know if you're feeling the same. Let me know. So the intentions, like always, are for your highest growth and absolute expansion. This is the March roadmap, and the idea is to get out messages that are relevant and important for you, and hoping you, whatever you take away from this reading makes you feel lighter and better. That's all. If you have subscribed, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. If you are brand new, just keep an open mind and have fun. That's all. Let's go. And we're starting with Pisces, because we're still in the Pisces birthday month. Happy birthday to all the Pisces who are watching this. This is your March roadmap, and let's jump in. Let's see what the month March holds for you. We will be doing the weeklies, but this is just kind of giving you a head start of what is likely to come your way. Pisces, 2 cards. That is going to be your general energy, and get ready, because I'm about to lay down the roadmap, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, I've got your roadmap right in front of me. We'll take out 2 cards and we're going to see them at the absolute end. Guidance, missing link, whatever needs to come out for you. I do have to say your general energy has not made its presence in the roadmap for the month of March. Your general energy has a woman and an anchor, a lady that is being put on hold. If it's you, you're being put on hold for something this month. You're being made to wait. And if this is not you, then this is another person, because there's definitely a woman here, a woman's energy. Put on hold, made to wait. It is temporary, it's not permanent. Anchor is a very temporary card, but okay, I'll tell you, the minute I saw your, I do see there is something here about a heartbreak, a quick action regarding the heart. Some sort of action is being taken this month, very, very fast. And I do see someone coming here. I do see someone coming here. Do you have support this month? Yes, you have support. But there are a lot of endings here, and it's going to make you feel good. For the first 10 days, that's how we're going to break it down, Pisces. First 10 days, the middle and the last 10 days of the month. I need your focus and attention now. Let's go. For the first 10 days, it seems that, you're going to get a lot of clarity. This is a matter of the heart. I think I'm talking to someone here regarding a connection, regarding something got to do with the heart. It does not feel like this is work involved. This has a person and it is heart involved. Something here is a very quick action is going to be taken, and it's almost like you get the clarity towards something. Yeah, and you're going to make an action based on the clarity that you get. Because you want to move forward, you don't want to stay back in the past. You can now see things very, very clearly. And does it break your heart? Yes, it does. We've got the heart, the coffin, and the rider. Yep, there is, sorry to say, but there is an ending here, and there is a message of ending that is coming in the first 10 days. A very quick action. So if the overall energy is waiting, that waiting is going to be taken care of in the first 10 days itself. First 10 days itself. And in a sense, you will feel relief. You will feel relief because the surrounding energies, even though we have cards here of ending, Pisces, I want to say that there is a sense of relief. It's almost like either you knew it or you waited so much that you're like, you know what, I'm so much better this way. Now, in the middle of the month, we've got, it looks really nice because, you've made actually a quick move. We've got the sun, we've got the dog, and we've got the ship. I think you have great support system. I think you've got a great set of friends, even if it's just one. There are people around you who are willing to cheer you up, who are willing to take you out. And maybe if you don't have those, it would be a good idea to get out. The energy suggests that you should get out. It'll make you feel nice, you know. We have the coffin, we have the dog, and we have the birds. This is in the middle of the month, while all of this is happening, while you have a supportive group of friends. The ending has taken place. There are also new friendships being formed. I want to say that there are new friendships being formed, and that is amazing. That is amazing. After what happens, I think you're starting to talk, you're starting to open up. There is communication, and it's not a relationship, it's just a very supportive conversation. It could be with siblings, it could be with friends, just supportive energies out there for you. And towards the end of the month, you have the Scythe, the birds, and the Tower. I think this is the connection has met its reality. A particular connection has met its fate. I want to say that. And I think you kind of always knew this part of it, Pisces. And you're ready to move on, by the way. You're ready to move on. You are ready to move into, for a lot of you, I think you're relocating homes. You're moving into, say, a higher floor. I'm also picking for selective few. There is the transformation of a relationship. Something is being made official. Something is being made official. That is also coming out very strongly. This is a very, very connection-based, heart-based reading. It's a heart-based reading. It is, I'm not picking up career here. I'm not picking up work here. I'm picking up connections. I'm picking up emotionally how you're feeling. And taking a pause to see if there is something more that, I just want to say some people will go away from your life and some people will come into your life. But the ones that have made you waiting, or the ones that were not a part of your timeline, those are the ones that are leaving. And the ones that are coming in are, they're coming in for your growth, for your new world, for your new life. So yeah, there's something happening very, very fast, very, very fast. Okay, let's see what we've got, Pisces, for your guidance and advice. You cannot make this thing up. We've got the 24 and 14. Now, this is love. This is love, okay? We've got, and this is what you started your reading with, the heart. This is a repeating card. And we've got the fox here. Fox for me is actually a very, very strong indicator of a red flag. Fox does not have the intention to commit. Fox does not have the intention to stay. So there is an emphasis here. Look at that. You started with the lady waiting, and there is a fox-like energy. There's an energy that does not want to commit. So in terms of connection, if a connection is on your mind, if a person is on your mind, if the way how you want to proceed things, be very, very mindful. Look for the red flags. And one of the strongest red flags here is, somebody may not want to still commit. Somebody may not. They may be speaking good words, but they're not making something final. And it's almost like you're being made to wait, but you're not getting an answer. So that is what wanted to come out for you, Pisces, and that's what I have for you. Watch out for the red flags. And one story, one chapter finishes and the next one starts, and the next one is usually about self. So that's what I have for you. And I will see you in your weeklies very, very soon. All right, we're moving on to Aries. Hello, Aries, and welcome. This is your March roadmap and a quick overview, sneak peek into what's coming, what all is coming for you in the month of March, so you can prepare for it. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take out 2 cards for your general energy. Remember, this is a monthly read, so as many messages that want to come out will come out. And I'm going to lay out your roadmap for the entire month, and we're going to see beginning of the month, middle of the month, and end of the month. Let's go, Aries. Okay. Okay. Something is going on here. Let's take out 2 cards for guidance, and we're going to look at this at absolute end. Your general energy, by the way, has not popped out in your roadmap yet. Let's see what the story is. But your general energy is showing card number 4 and card number 8. Card number 4 is home, home-like structure, pertaining to home, comfort, and then we've got coffin. So coffin is ending. Coffin is things, that have to be buried. So home and ending. Your general energy here is something is ending. Let's see what we've got here. For the first 10 days, Aries, you've got the mountain, you've got the tree, and you've got the bear. There is an obstacle. There is an obstacle here. It feels like a family dynamic. There's a person here of power and authority. And, interestingly, the mountain and the tree, both of them are very solid structures. They don't move. Something here is, and that's very similar to home. So there is an immovable structure here. It does not move. Yet the bear is big, but the bear can move. There is an obstacle, and you have to face this obstacle. It almost feels like talking to somebody in the family or talking to somebody with authority and power. We've also got the mountain, the whip, and the sun. Having a conversation with this person is quite challenging. It's quite challenging. It is, the words exchanged are not so great, but in order to get clarity, in order to get success with whatever this obstacle is, it's going to be different for different people. You will have to keep pushing. You will have to keep going back and forth. You cannot leave it. You cannot leave it like that. Maybe it's for a lot of you, it is selling your home, wrapping up family inheritance, things like that. Because there is a person, it's not a person, but there is an energy here of dominance, and bear is very similar to you, Aries. Bear is a big, intimidating, boss-like energy. Now, in the middle of the month, we've got the tree, we've got the crossroads, and we've got the anchor. There is a decision in the middle of the month, but somehow that decision is not being made. A decision is being put on hold. Again, it's very big. It's a very big decision. And it is regarding the obstacle, regarding the structure, regarding the family, regarding your overall well-being. A decision has to be made. But the decision is being put on hold. It's being put on hold for some reason. I don't know, maybe you're waiting for a better time. Or maybe everybody's got, split opinions. I'm picking up here majority versus minority, something like that. We've also got the whip, we've got the crossroads, and the ring. Whatever this is of quite worth and value, like a huge amount. This obstacle, this structure, this is of worth and value, this is. And the decision lies in the hands of someone, by the way, I have to say that. It's almost like somebody's very committed to not giving, and the obstacle is you still have to get it in some way or the other. And how do you, get to this bear-like figure, this big person, this big authoritative person? How do you get to this person? That's where the decision lies. Now, towards the end of the month, you've got the bear, you've got the ring, Aries, and you've got the clouds. Whoever this person is, this big boss-like energy, by the way, they are not sure whether they want to give this or not yet. I don't know, it feels like, say you have a landlord and the landlord is not sure they want to renew your contract, or somebody's not sure they want to buy it, or somebody's not sure about the money. Somebody's not able to make up their mind. And you have the sun and you have the anchor and the clouds. I want to say this, Aries, it feels like you've got it. It feels like, but then again, everything comes back to a halt. And, there's a confusion again. I think for a lot of you, you're pushing and you're making the efforts, you yourself alone, and you arrive to a point. But the presence of another energy, which is obviously much more stronger, and I think they have authority on you too. And they are the ones in whose hand the decision lies. Let's see what we've got here for your guidance. We've got the fish and the garden. Fish is money. And we've not got that in your roadmap too. This is about money. This is about the way money has to be spent, the way money has to be... this is very interesting because your general energy is home and ending. A home-like structure. Something is ending. And your guidance here is money, wealth, resources. And you may want to be very, very watchful of the way you spend your money. Because fishes in garden feels extra, right? It feels more than what is needed. Or you may want to bring in the right people, the right kind of... I think you need to bring in the most resourceful people. It's also about, I'll tell you something very strongly, it just hit me right now. It's about making the right offer. It's about making the right offer and making the right offer at the right place. Maybe you need to take this person out somewhere and make an offer at that point of time. That could be in your advantage. Because your guidance is extra, I feel. So you have to give it some extra touch. So very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I mean, it's a general read. But I do hope the right people get the message at the right time. That is always the intention with this reading. And I will see you in your weeklies. Till then, do take very good care. Moving on to Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is your March monthly reading. We're going to set your March roadmap and see what wants to come out for you. And therefore, you can prepare in advance. So let's go. Let's take out 2 cards in Taurus. That's going to be your general energy. Okay. Wow, that is contrasting. Okay, we'll see. I'm laying down your roadmap right now. Let's go. Okay, we do have one card that is similar to your general energy. I'm going to take out 2 cards, Taurus, and this is going to be your guidance, missing link, anything that needs to come out that is important for you. Your general energy is 9 and 36, bouquet and the cross. Bouquet is the most beautiful energy. This is receiving a gift. This is receiving blessings. This is admiration. This is recognition. In simple words, when somebody gives you a bouquet of flowers, they are appreciating you. They are congratulating you. They are celebrating you. We have the cross here. Cross is the last card of the deck. And cross is, you have to come face to face with something. Makes me want to say that, and I really want to say this because what I am picking up is this is a blessing that has come to you because or the blessing shows itself to you, but there is a blessing, there is a gift that is owed to you. And it's almost like, for everything, it's like your good karma, I want to say that. This is your good karma. And we also have the bouquet in your spread, in your roadmap. So I'm very interested to see what's going on here. So Taurus, let's go. First 10 days itself, you'll come to know about this, by the way. Very fast, there's a news coming in. First 10 days, there's a news coming in very fast. It's a good news. It's a good news. I think somebody's bringing in the news to you. I think somebody's personally coming and delivering you. Somebody's been assigned to give you this good news, because we've also got this scythe, the man and the stars. It's almost like it was written. This feels like good karma. It does. Now, in the middle of the month, Taurus, we've got the rider, the bear, and the moon. This feels like a job. This feels like work. This feels like somebody is coming in and you're being told your roles and responsibilities, the kind of work that you'll be doing. This is an. I don't know if this is an upgrade. We could call it an upgrade because we've got the upgrade card here too. This is almost like filling your resume, adding it. There's a new role, responsibility, and title that you're going to be adding. This is a very good month. We've got the man, we've got the bear, and we've got the stork. This is good news. This is job promotion. This is being promoted up in the ranks. This is, I cannot say this in many words, because it's the message. Every way that I'm reading is good karmas, blessings, appreciation, congratulations, upgrade, promotion. And towards the end of the month, by the way, we've got the bouquet, we've got the stork, and we've got the we've got the crossroads, a decision to make. So you'll have to probably close down this decision by the end of this month. By the end of this month, you have to give them an answer. For a lot of you, it could be a change of location, change of place. It could be between the timings. But I think it's all in all, it's excellent. It's going to surpass your expectations, by the way. By the way. Star, moon, and the crossroads. It's stars and moons. Everything is so celestial, so written in the stars. This may have been a wish of yours, by the way. This may have been a wish of yours. I think this is giving you an image makeover. This is not like the work that you did before. Maybe it's the similar work, but here's an upgrade. Here's a chance for you to outshine. Here's a chance for you'll have more roles and responsibilities. It's an absolute upgrade, absolute. Let's see what we've got for your guidance. Taurus, I'm just seeing in case there is something here. I'm picking up male boss, or maybe I'm talking to a male Taurus, by the way. Yeah. So this month is important and you need to get back to them this month. So let's see what we've got for your guidance. And we've got fish and coffin. This is got to do with money. This is your, I almost want to say that this is like money in a box. Feels like because this has come in your advice, be very careful. For a lot of you, keep your money safe, keep your money guarded. Don't open into your piggy banks and your piggy banks yet. Don't. This is not the month. This is the month where if you have extra chunk of money, keep that money aside. Because you've gotten the news so early, you may get tempted to, max out your credit card. But fishes in the coffin makes me want to say that keep your money, check your money in the bank, keep your money in the bank. This is not the time to take out the extra money because March, you will be needing the money for what the money is needed for. That's what I have for you. Don't break into your piggy banks yet. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you. And whew, there's a lot of messages there. Hope the right people get it at the right time. We're moving on to Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome. This is your monthly overview, monthly roadmap, March 2026. And let's see what series of messages want to come out for you. And I'm going to take out 2 cards here, and that's going to be your general energy. I'm going to take out 2 cards. That's going to be your guidance, which we're going to look towards the end. And I'm setting your roadmap right now, Gemini. Let's go. By the way, oh my God, your general energy is the first card that's come out in your roadmap. I'm going to show it to you. And I do believe it looks, both your cards, wow, what's going on? Okay, very interesting, Gemini, very, very interesting. Your general energy is 17 and 16. It's not 16 and 17, it's 17 and 16. And I want to tell you, it's amazing because 17 is stocks. Stocks brings in good news. It's upgrade, it's promotion, it's migration, it's movement. It's actually a movement-based energy. And then we've got stars. Stars is the most positive energy. So this month is about onward and upward. Massive progress. This is the general vibe. Look, little bit obstacles will always come for everyone, you know, because 8 billion people, 8 billion lives, 8 billion breathing patterns. Energy is massive, but this is your general vibe, and if you can keep this vibe throughout the month, onward and upward, Gemini, beautiful. Let's see what's happening in the first 10 days. Look, we're starting with the stork, coffin, and the stars. You know, it's almost like it's time for an upgrade. I know we've got the coffin in between, and coffin means to put to end, or something is finishing, but it's after the upgrade. So I want to say, after this upgrade, after this promotion, after this move, everything changes. Everything changes. Everything. It's almost like this upgrade was essential for many doors to open for you. Like the bird flies away from the nest, like you leave your comfort home and you go. I'm also picking up for some of you, you have created this moment of ending on your own because you want more, you wanted more, you want to explore more. It is a choice. It is completely a choice made by you. We have the stork, we have the fishes, and we have the home. This upgrade is bringing more money. This upgrade is bringing home, house, money that is needed in the house. So it's a very good upgrade. Very, very good. For a lot of you, Gemini, there may also be a child being born in the family. It feels like a very auspicious time. This good news that is coming, this upgrade, this next move of yours which is coming in the first 10 days, by the way. It's bringing in money, it's bringing in home, it's bringing in everything that a person would really want when you make a shift, right? It could be a job shift, it could be a home shift, it could be, stocks could typically be moving from one country to another. It's almost like you've taken the flight, you've taken. Now in the middle of the week, we've got the coffin, we've got the heart, and we've got the key. And I want to say this, that the ending was the key. The ending of something. We've got the heart here. And heart is all things that are personal, all things that are about love, all things that talk about heart as a connection. This ending was very, very important. Very, very important. Whatever this ending that is showing itself is not a small ending. It's a very big ending. whatever you've given up or whatever you've had to say goodbye to, it seems like it's very, very close to your heart, very, very important. Even if this was a home, this was your family home maybe. We've got the fishes in the middle of the week, the heart and clouds. So there is this moment of, am I doing the right thing? Because it is very close to your heart. I have to say the heart is, whatever the situation is, the heart is involved. It is matter of the heart. And I do feel some things are going to be left behind. There is no people energy here. So I don't know, but the heart is there, and the heart is, the most essential building block for people to feel, right? So in terms of feeling, yes, there is an ending that you're putting aside. There is confusion. There's this feeling that, but nevertheless, I think you're taking it. You're taking it. You're very well taking it. And in the last 10 days, we've got the stars, we've got the clouds, and we've got the fox. I want to say this, Gemini, for the first time, or maybe this is one of those readings where you are putting yourself first. Fox is about, fox is that energy where the fox first, it's essential an energy of surviving, doing everything. So whoever the fox energy here is, and I think it is you, you're first thinking about yourself, because this upgrade is something that you've always wanted. And you can see that there are some maybe people who are not agreeing to it, but bigger picture, this is something that you wanted for yourself. Home, key, and fox. I think this job comes with a house. The perks are amazing. For a lot of you, you get to work from home. It seems really fancy. You're also becoming a homeowner this month. You're getting the key to a home. And this is, despite the endings and everything, this is something that your heart wants, Gemini. Let's see what we've got. And at some point, you may just have thought that, I might not have enough resources to do this, but the upgrade, the good news, it brings in a fresh amount of everything. Just one of those jackpot kind of readings, I'm telling you. For guidance, we've got, oh wow, did I not say jackpot kind of? It's just one of those. Look what you've got, 9 and 27. We've got the bouquet and the letter. Bouquet is a gift. A letter is a letter that, it's like, this feels like a gift. It feels like a gift and a letter, and the letter says, here, Gemini, you're getting yourself a house, money, upgrade, travel. Wow. It's going to be different for different people, but, there are like big rewards lined up for you this month. And the simplest thing that I can tell you is getting compliments left, right, and center. People are appreciating you. I think there's going to be a stamped letter, something that you're going to be receiving that actually appreciates you, congratulates you on your work, completion of something. And that is what, it's like graduation, it's like diploma, it's like getting a job, and that's the big upgrade. This is so bang on with your entire reading. My heart is very, very happy for you. Wow, love this. All right, thank you so much. Do let me know how this turns out for you, and keep your heart on the bigger picture, Gemini, which is you. We're moving on to Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. This is your March monthly overview, your March roadmap with me. And we're going to navigate this together. And before we do that, let me take out 2 cards for you. Oh, that's your general energy. What is this? By the way, I have a broken 10. A broken 10. You got to break a 10. And I'm going to take out 2 cards, and this is going to be your guidance. Okay, interesting. I mean, yeah, interesting. Let's take out your roadmap, Cancer. Let's see what's coming for you in March. The general energy made me even more kind of thirsty for what's being lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa. One card is is in this right here towards the end. So let's go. Cancer, your general energy is 7 and 3. That's a broken 10. And 7 is the snake. And 3 is the ship. Ship is movement forward. Snake is just what a snake is. A very, very deceptive energy. A very, very... I mean, can you trust a snake? You cannot trust a snake. So there is movement forward, but is it the movement that you wanted? Is it the movement that you wanted? Be very careful of the energies that are going to be approaching you this month. Very, very careful. Snake is actually a reminder of what are people's motives towards us. I also have to ask you that, Cancer. What is your motive towards? What are you looking forward to in March? Ship is also typically a card of travel, and while the energy is there, is this travel your intention? Are you okay with the people around you? Are you okay with this trip? How much is this trip costing you? Have you worked everything around it? And if it's not a trip and travel, it's a move in life. So what are your intentions? Because a snake is not a good intentions. This would be a good time to clear your intentions. Let's see your roadmap. Before I pick up, actually, I am picking up that the money is there's going to be a lot of money used this month. Be very careful. There are going to be arguments around money. There's going to be a lot of swiping of money. Okay, let's see. First 10 days, Cancer. We've got the fish, we've got the child, and we've got the whip. This is, money being, I think the wealth or the money is going to be used to start something, and it's not going to lead into a very good situation. It may probably lead into an argument. I have to say that. For a lot of you, I'm picking up new money, by the way. New money. Money is beginning to come. Money is just starting to come in. So don't be quick with putting it out there. The whip is usually back and forth. And the money looks small for some, and money looks new for some. So be very careful with your money in the first 10 days. Fish, key, and the ship. Well, the money comes from movement. Money comes from movement. Your wealth or the money or the resources that you have, they come from movement. They come from the ship, the key. The movement is very, very vital. Maybe a lot of you, your jobs involve moving around, and when you travel and, when you're away from home is when you make your money. I want to say that. Interesting. So be very careful with conversations around money. And obviously we know that the money comes from where you work. So the movement is very, very important. Now in the middle of the month, we have the child, we have the mountain, and we have a lady. We have a person here. We do. And there is an obstacle here. There is an obstacle here with a particular person. Is it a big obstacle? No. It is not a big obstacle. But there definitely is an obstacle. In fact, for anything, it's a new obstacle. We have the key, we have the mountain, and the birds. I think the obstacle is communication. The obstacle is meeting. The obstacle is talking. For some reason, Cancer, the obstacle or the challenge is very strong for you for this month, which is why you need to really clear your intentions. Because if you want to cross the obstacle, you want to make that move, is it worth? Are you willing to do it? Why do you want to do it? These are questions you'll need to have to ask yourself. Very interesting. And I can pick up here that the conversations that you're having are kind of not so positive, especially towards you. Towards the end of the month, we've got the whip, we've got the birds, and we've got the crossroads. Oh my gosh. Whip is typically, it hurts, it pains. It is a back and forth energy. I think the communications, the conversations that are being had have left you at a place where you don't feel yourself, which is why you've got the snake here. Which is why you've got the snake. We have the ship, we have the lady, and we have the crossroads. This move towards the lady, this move towards this person, wherever you're moving to, obviously it's showing here that you're moving towards a person, however it relates. And this move towards this person is still at a crossroad. Here's the thing, you've still not made a decision about something. So you have to ask yourself, what are your intentions towards this move? Because somehow that seems to be the next move is very important for you. And it's taking more and more effort. If it's a move of good intention, it should not take effort. If it takes a lot of effort from a particular person to reach from point A to point B, if it takes a lot of effort, then obviously it's harder and the intention is maybe not that sure, right? Let's see what oh wow, look what we've got for the guidance. And if I show it to you, you will exactly know what it means. We've got the 10 and 21, we've got the scythe and the mountain, and mountain is sitting right in the center of your reading, the obstacle. You have to cut the obstacle. Your general energy is the snake and the ship. And I think scythe is the only tool that can cut off a snake too. Cut the mountain. Because the obstacle is sitting right in the center, that's not allowing you to have your freedom, your conversations, your person, your travel, your decision making. So you're being actually, however it resonates, Cancer, you're being advised to, people do this, when people have mountains in life, they first thing they'll climb it, they'll go the other side, they'll go roundabout. But what you're being shown is take care of the obstacle. You cannot ignore this. And when messages like this comes, it literally means that if you skip this mountain today, tomorrow another mountain will appear, because we've all got to climb our mountains in order to make the next move of life. So whatever the mountain is in your life, that is not letting you make decisions, that is not, where you have a lot of heated conversations, where you get negativity from, why would you still keep it? Why would you not address that mountain? So you have to address obstacle this month. And the way to address it is very simple. You have to sit down and have a conversation. And you have to express your intentions in your way forward. Very, 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 very clear-cut reading there, Cancer. Very, very clear-cut. That's what I have for you, and I will see you in your weekly. Do take very good care of yourself. We're moving on to Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your monthly reading, your March overview, and we are going to create a roadmap for you for the month of March, and we'll navigate it together. So let's go. 2 cards for your general energy. Oh, interesting. Okay, 2 cards for guidance. We're going to see that a little later. Let's get your roadmap in order. And for Leo, please. For Leo. Okay. Oh, wow. You know, the card that has dropped out is the card that is there in your general energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wow. Both your cards are here. And there is a couple. There is a connection. Okay. It's a mixed bag of energies here. First, let's talk about, for a lot of you, you're waiting for a message. You're waiting for a message. You're getting very anxious about a message, a letter, a conversation. We've got the letter and the mice. 27 and 23. You are very, very anxious and you're very, very nervous and you're very, very shifty. For a lot of you, you may have already seen that message and that message has made you, it's not left a good taste in your mouth. But we will see your roadmap and we will see what happens here, because the energies are shifting really well for you in the month of March. They are. But the overall energies, a particular message, a particular letter, written words are making you feel anxious, nervous. Maybe you're waiting. Maybe you're the one who's writing, or you're waiting to hear from someone. Let's see. In your first 10 days, we've got the mice, the book, and a bouquet. You know, it's very interesting. It's almost like you were expecting something else. You were expecting appreciation, but it almost feels like it almost feels like something is still not completely revealed to you. It's still hidden. It's, you know, a part of you is like, yeah, I'll get it, right? But you still don't know whether you've got it or not. And that is where your anxiety, so a part of you feels like, I will get this response, I will get this, but it's not shown itself yet, because I think something here is not shown in the real world, is making you very, very anxious, very, very shifty, very, very nervous. We have the mice, we have the lady, and we have the stork. You are waiting to hear from someone. You're waiting to hear a reply. You're waiting to hear from someone. A good news from a person, possibly from a woman. You know, the woman and the man are both here in this reading. And that they're smack in the middle of the month. So let me show this to you. The man and the woman and the letter. Both of you actually want to write. Both of you want to communicate. Both of you want to do it. It's almost like who's going to do it first. Yeah. Intentions on both the side are the same. The lady is lovely. The lady is, in fact, the lady is much more wiser, much more matured. She possibly works in health, hospitality. The man is also quite well known, by the way. The man is quite well known. The man is more fond of writing than the woman. We also have the book, the man, and yeah, I think the man is quite well known. The man is quite well known here. Or at least he's at a position where he's doing a good job. He's quite well known. He's quite well respected. He's looked as someone who's doing very well in life. I think this is all about who makes the first move, because both people have the same intention. Towards the end of the month, we've got the flowers, we've got the letter, and we've got lily. Flowers on either side and a message. I'm not seeing really an action card here, but I'm seeing the intention of sending out the message, of celebrating, of you know, because obviously your general energy is you're waiting on a message. It could be an invite, it could be different for different people, wanting to hear from someone. But the intentions are so positive. However, does the letter make its way? I'm curious. We have the stork, we have the moon, and we have the stork is movement. Stork is one of those energies, which is again good news. I think for a lot of you, either you or your person is going to be sharing about a job promotion, or some sort of celebration, some sort of I've done well and this is what, and maybe that's how the conversation will start. It's almost like waiting for one person and eventually realizing both people are waiting for the same thing. Let's see, what's your advice for the month of March? Oh, wow. Leo, let me show this to you. We've got the man and we've got the whip. The man here is, the guidance is, and this is for your guidance and for any extra knowledge. The man is here and the man is in the spread too. The man is the one who's shifty. The man is the one who's going back and forth. I think the woman has made up her mind. It is the man in this equation. Is the man hurting? Yes. But the man is also the one who's kind of going back and forth. So for whoever who needed to hear that. Does the man want the same thing as the woman? Yes. Does the other, both of you want the same thing. But it's the man who's going back and forth. It's the man who's not stable, and it's the man who's not made up his mind yet. For all of this to actually, for an action to be here, I think there has to be some sort of commitment, right? But it feels like the man is still not 100% in. He wants to, but he still comes back. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Very, very interesting. It felt like a very, very specific message for someone. Okay. That's what I have for you, Leo. We're moving on to, let's go. We're moving on to Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome. This is your monthly overview, your roadmap, and we're going to navigate it together. March 2026. I hope you're ready. Let's go. We'll take out 2 cards here. That's going to be your general energy. Okay, very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. And we're going to take out 2 cards. That's going to be your guidance, which we're going to look at towards the end. And I'm about to lay down your... The letter has fallen so many times before you, for you. There's a letter here of significance. And if that resonates, watch the reading. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa! If you're waiting to hear for something good, it's coming this month. I just have to say this. I couldn't keep my mouth shut. It was taking a while. For a lot of you, it may have taken like 9 to 11 months. 8 to 9, 9 to 11. But it looks like towards the end of March, it's coming. Your general energy is the bouquet and the clouds. So you're waiting for something. Bouquet is a gift. It's a bouquet of flowers. It is when you've done something, you've accomplished something, you're congratulated. It's a gesture of, wow, you did it. So your general energy, by the way, is, will I be able to do this? It's there, you know you can get it. But with the clouds, there is a bit of confusion because obviously you've not seen it yet, right? You're not holding it in your hand yet. Until you don't hold, it's there. Until you don't hold it in your hand, whatever it means to you, Virgo, till then you're going to be like, when am I going to, but actually when am I going to hold it, touch it and feel it? That just got exciting. Let's go. The first 10 days, we've got the letter, we've got the lilies, and we've got the whip. Now, for a lot of you, this is a letter that comes from old age home. I don't know why, but I just picked that up. This letter comes with, it comes, I want to say this, it comes with a good news and a not so good news. And we will just leave it at that. It comes with a good news and a not so good news. And I think the not so good news here, I'll tell you that, is that it's taken a very, very long time. Very, very long time. And I also want to say that this letter has, I'm sorry, this letter has costed you your mental peace. The waiting of this letter, every time that you thought it's coming, and it not arriving, it is coming from some place. It's coming from older people. Older. That's what I'm picking up. And there has been a fight for it. The letter, the moon, and the stork. The letter has all possible ingredients that could help you migrate, move, upgrade, increase your money, increase your value, increase your worth, actually increase your image altogether. That's what the letter contains. I can tell you that. Now, in the middle of the month, we've got the lilies, we've got the crossroads, and we've got it's almost like something is lost. It does not know the direction to reach you. Have you put out the right details? Have you given the right directions? Are you talking to the right people? Are you communicating with the right people? Are they understanding your language? Is everything clearly established in the letter or whatever it is that you're waiting for? Because what I'm picking up is that there may be a moment where it may just there's a detour here. So make sure all the details are properly filled in. We've got the moon, we've got the crossroads, and we've got the bear. Interesting. There is a big person here. There is a person of power and authority, by the way. And it feels like it first goes to them. This is almost like the most important person in an organization. This is also, because I've picked up the lily and the bear, I'm also picking up court system with the whip. It needs to go through somebody, and so that it can get an approval so that it could come to you. Interesting. So you have to maintain your calm, because you are, from the overall energy, I can pick up that this is a very important gift for you. This news, it's not news, it's actually accomplishment of something. But don't stay in the energy of one day will I have it, one day. Stay very positive. Now, towards the end of the month of March, Virgo, this should make you very, very happy. We have the whip, we have the bear, and we have the bouquet. It's almost like wherever this had gone, wherever this had stopped, that person is being whipped up, beaten up, reminded again and again that the bouquet needs to arrive to you, that the gift needs to arrive to you, that this accomplishment needs to arrive to you, that this letter needs to arrive to you. And then we have the stork, the rider, and this is a confirmation, absolute confirmation, Virgo. This should make you very, very happy. Storks are good news. Rider is news coming in the very first. This is message being delivered to you. And this is 9, the bouquet, which is in your general energy. This is the gift that you've been waiting for. So March is the month. It's going to be different for different people, where it is going to be arriving at your doorstep. It is brilliant. And let's see what we've got as guidance. We've got 35 anchor and 23 mice. Your guidance is, look, the anchor is temporary. It's a hold. It's a temporary pause, temporary break. Do not lose yourself. For me, anchor and mice collectively is the clouds, that energy. So your guidance is, do not get in those moments where you feel it's not working. Don't tell yourself, no, it's not working. Oh my God, it's not working, because it is working. It is coming to you. It is coming to you. It's right here. I can see it. So don't be nervous. Don't be anxious. Don't be fidgety. Don't put yourself in these places where, this is, don't give up hope. Do not give up hope. Have absolute faith. Something is meant for you. It's got your name written on it. It's going to be hand delivered to you in the month of March. That's what I want to tell you. That's what the energies are showing me. And that's what they're reminding me to tell you too. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I will see you in your weekly. I hope the right people get the message at the right time. Moving on to Libra. Libra, I hope you're listening now. Let's go. Oof. The cards just won't stay in my hands. Let's go, Libra. I hope you're doing amazing wherever you're watching this reading from. And this is your March monthly overview, your roadmap, and we're going to navigate it together. So if you're ready, let's go. We're starting with, let's take out 2 cards. This is going to be your general energy. Wow, interesting. And let's take out 2 cards. That's going to be your advice, and we're going to look at it at the end of your roadmap, and all of it should make sense, because that's the point of doing this reading for you, bringing you back home where you're called to. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. I just want to say, it looks like a pretty impressive roadmap. Does it have its pitfalls? Yes. But are there highs? Immensely. Immensely. And March, if I'm not mistaken, is a month of 31, right? Am I right? So yeah, you're ending it on 31. Let's go. Your general energy is a lady, card number 29 and 20. Lady and the garden. There is a person here. This person is very well organized. This person is very, she's quite a known person. I think this is a very resourceful person here, the energy that I'm picking up. This is a person who decorates. This is a person who breathes life into rooms and places. I don't know why, but I'm picking up Queen of Wands with this energy. And Queen of Wands is fire energy. Somebody who has the ability to transform nothing into something and something into something. This is also, you may also be maybe meeting somebody on social media. How could I not pick that up? Yeah. You could be meeting somebody, if you're not a lady, obviously, then you could be meeting somebody in a public place, in a social place, in a social gathering, or the social media in today's generation. Let's see what we've got here, Libra. Now, in the first 10 days, we've got the book, we've got the dog, and we've got the clouds. There is somebody here hidden. There is somebody here hidden. Is it supportive? Yes. Is it friendly? Yes. But I almost feel like you don't even see it in the first 10 days. You don't see it in the first 10 days. Maybe for a lot of you, you're not even aware of this person that I'm talking about in the first 10 days. There is some information that you still are, you're yet to receive, you're yet to get it. We have the book, the mountain, and the heart. You've not met this person yet. There is a mountain, there is an obstacle, there is maybe this is having a conversation with someone online. You've not met them, you've not seen them. Physically, definitely there is a distance, there's a separation. If this is a person of interest, you have not yet met them physically, there is still, are you getting to know them? Maybe, who knows? Are you quiet about it? Yes. Are you keeping it in your heart? Yes. Now, in the middle of the week, in the middle of the month, Libra, we've got the dog, stork, and the home. It's almost like you're getting out of the house. For a lot of you, I'm also picking up you may actually be traveling to see someone. You may be wanting to travel. It just feels like an online friend. I'm not so sure if it is culminated into something big, but it feels like an online friend. And in the middle of the month, you want to kind of travel and go and maybe see this person, meet this person in person. But I believe that the obstacle, sadly, is money, finances. You want to make this move. You want to go and for a lot of you, this may be something that you're pursuing, okay? If it's not a person, you're pursuing and you want to actually physically go there. You want to travel and go and see this. You want to make a move, but the finances are stopping you from making the next move at this point of time. This is something that your heart really wants, Libra, really wants. Towards the end of the month, we've got clouds, we've got fish, and we've got the sun. So whatever was the confusion regarding the money, I feel you're going to get clarity about it. You're going to get clarity about this, about your resources, about your finances. A lot of you are already, I think you're kind of generating the money, you're generating the resources so that you could travel. I don't know if it could be a person or it could be an event. It could be an event that you want to be a part of. And you're generating money for that. You know, those once in a kind events, and that's going to cost you maybe. We also have the heart, we have the home, and we have the sun. Sun is 31, that is the last day of March. Heart, home, this feels very, very good. I almost want to say that your heart gets what it wants. Whatever it is that you're pursuing, your heart gets what it wants. For a lot of you, you may not even know the entire details of something in the beginning. But, you know, the minute you make that move, the minute you, and I think it's money. The minute you arrange the money, the minute you get your finances in order, you know, it's like, or your resources, your resourcefulness. It's almost like, let's say you don't have the money to travel, but you can become a part of something and you can say that I could contribute as this. And you're picked up on a team. And that's how you get to go to this event. So your roadmap is actually showing me that there is something very strong in your heart. You want to make a move towards it. You possibly want to travel it towards it. But how could you become resourceful in this garden, in this project? If you pitch yourself that way, you're in the project. Let's see what we've got for your guidance, Libra. Oh, wow. We've got the ring and the dog is right there. Supportive energies. For a lot of you, I just want to say this is also commitment. This is commitment to a friend. This is commitment towards support and loyalty. If this is a project, if this is something that you want really, really bad, you will have to commit to it. This is screaming commitment and loyalty. You will have to become very, very committed to it if you want to see success. It's very interesting that you have the lady in the garden in your general energy. Maybe I'm talking to a feminine Libra, by the way. And your advice here or your guidance here is commit to the cause. Commit to the cause. Even if you don't see the end of it, commit to the cause. Very interesting. Feels very, very specific for someone. But that's what these readings are. Sometimes they're so specific. Even I feel maybe, did I deliver the right message? I don't know. Okay, that's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much. I will see you in your weekly. Moving on to Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your monthly overview for the month of March 2026. And look what I just did. I moved the cards 360 degrees, if that's even possible. Okay, so this is your March 2026 monthly roadmap, and we're going to navigate it together. Let's see what we've got here for you, Scorpio, for the month of March. Let's go. This is your general energy. Very strong cards there. I cannot. And 2 cards for your guidance, which we are going to look at towards the end of the reading. So, whew. Okay, let's lay down your cards and let's see what's going on here. Become very aware of the energies that are around you, Scorpio. There is a key event this month. There is a very, very key event. A very, very significant event this month. It's going to cost you, but I'm also seeing endings, and I'm also seeing intentions. What are your intentions towards this? Let's see your general energy, Scorpio. We've got the scythe and the lily. Scythe is the tool for cutting. You know, you cut when the harvest is ripe and ready. But lilies are about peace, calmness, relaxing. And why would you cut that? So the general energy is there is something here that is not letting you stay in peace. There is somebody around here. They don't have the right intentions for you. The energy is not right for you. It's not letting you focus. It's not letting you sleep. It's not letting you... and it's almost like... I don't know if you can cut them, but it's important for you to become aware about them. Now, for the first 10 days, Scorpio, we've got the dog, we've got the coffin, we've got the heart. There is an ending here. There is an ending. Whether you like it, you don't like it, because the heart is also involved here. I mean, a dog is typically a pet for a lot of you. You may be losing your pet, and that could also be a very, very strong moment of grief. So sorry for that. But what I'm actually picking up is this is something that you followed. Okay, you followed and you believed. And now it feels like, is it worth following? Till the time you followed, it felt very good to your heart. But now you're uncovering a lot more, actually. It's very interesting, you know, you have this amazing card and then it's got an ending. You have an amazing card and then there is something tricky. There's an amazing card and then there is an obstacle. So it's almost like good energies are not able to stay for long. or there is a overall energy here that is not allowing you. You have to actually ask yourself, where is the heaviness coming from? What is actually taking away the true peace of your life? Because then you can bring it down to each and every different area. But the general well-being here is being disturbed for a lot of you. I want to say this, somebody's almost attacking your general well-being on a day-to-day basis. We also have the dog, the house, and the garden. In the first 10 days. I don't know, it's almost like when you're out of you have really got me confused. I have to say that, because I'm trying from my end to make it sound there is just somebody around you, Scorpio, and I cannot emphasize it enough, that, and I think it's a home dynamic. That's why I'm struggling to put words in my mouth. In the presence of this person, you typically walk out and you want to step out, and if when they are around you, change your location. But you're not able to do something about this energy. You know it's not good for you. You know it needs to get away. You know it's becoming heavy for your heart. And even in, let's say, the most comfortable place for all of us is the home. But even when you're at home, this energy is around you. In the middle of the month, we've got the coffin, we've got the snake, and we've got the mountain. The ending is an obstacle. The ending is an obstacle, is a mountain, is a task because of the snake. And the snake has got something to do with a family decision, a family dynamic. Something got to do with the selling of a home, the value of the worth of a home. It's almost like everybody has to live under the same roof. But not everybody's decision will be important. Maybe the same thing applies to workplace also. It could be at workplace. Everybody has to come and report to a particular toxic kind of a person, and you cannot let go, because obviously it's your work, it pays you money, and maybe you even love your work. But there is somebody that is not letting others progress or move forward. We have the house, we have the snake, and we have the ring. This kind of brings it to the whole point of this ill intention that is present in the home. And it has something to do with the price, with the value, with the worth. Whatever this person is, this person appears very different on the outside, and this person has a completely different personality when they are face to face with you. So nobody would ever come to know that they are actually that toxic. They themselves have two ways of operating. I think you're the dog in this case, very loyal, very committed. And the other energy here is that of the snake. Or I don't know, however the roles fit. But I am essentially picking you. And you're done. You are done. I want to say that. But somehow the snake does not leave you. Snake has this habit of entangling, coiling, possibly giving gifts or luring, that kind of. Somebody has a very strong hold on you. And your whole general energy is, how do I get rid of? Because it's costing me my peace. Towards the end of the month, you've got the heart, you've got the ring, and you've got the key. You're the key to my heart. Your heart is tied to this person. Maybe you're married to this person. Maybe you're engaged to this person. Maybe you've committed to this person. Maybe you're publicly seen with this person. Maybe your partners together, your public partners or something like that. We have the garden, we have the mountain, we have the key. A specific place. Or you know what I'm actually picking up here, Scorpio, is because garden and the mountain is absolutely contrast. There are two people here who are absolutely different sentient beings, okay? And the only way they are tied up together is A, by heart, all right? But that also for one person is over. The other is value, worth, materialistic things. But I have to say, 2021 and 33, that there's a sequence here. I don't know why somebody would choose to stay in a situation like this, but it seems like it stays. It seems like it stays. Because there is something binding, bringing the two people together. Your guidance is 3 and 27, that is ship and letter. See, ship is the way to move forward, okay, your way to move forward. And 27 is letter. Your way to move forward in this scenario is to write a letter, is to, I don't know, I might be getting a little extreme here, but if this is the scenario, then this feels like a restricting order, you know, kind of getting a court order where you know, you kind of set terms and conditions of the way we move forward. And maybe if this is a work scenario or something, maybe you get something written on a piece of letter that going forward, we're going to maybe put something on black and white. Maybe put something on black and white moving forward so that everything is on paper. Nothing is of emotion, feeling, intention. Everything is explicitly explained on a piece of paper. That, I think, is a very good advice for you. Because this equation is a lot, is too much. And with snake being right in the center, it's not something that you can trust. Snakes are not trustworthy. And even though you have dog here, which is the most trustworthy animal, but you know, you put a dog with a snake for long, the dog might just forget itself, but the snake will never become a dog. So yeah, something needs to be put in black and white, Scorpio, for your own sake, for your own peace. That's what I have for you. I think that went a little long. Whew. Moving on to Sagittarius. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your March monthly. Look at that. The fishes, the money, the wealth popped out for you. Okay, we'll see if it makes its way back into the reading. This is your March monthly, and this is your March roadmap, and we're going to navigate it together, Sag. Let's see what amazing relevant messages want to come out for you. We're starting with your general energy. Take out 2 cards. You have a decision here to make. Both cards that have popped out for you have one thing common, that is being split. Something is being split, and the more it is being split, the more it is being pulled apart, it's hurting. I have to say that. We'll take out 2 cards, and that's going to be your guidance. We're going to see it towards the end of the reading. Let's lay down your roadmap. Sagittarius, fire sign. Woo, let's go. Let us go. Let's see. Get ready, because I'm laying down your roadmap now. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the card has come. Interesting. Interesting. One of the card has made its appearance in the first 10 days of the week. So Sag, 22 crossroads and the whip. 22 is standing at a place, which staircase should I, which door should I take, right? And both doors I feel at this point of time are equally painful. It's very hard for you to make a choice. Both of them are equally, that's actually very odd. To be standing at a point where you've got two doors to choose from and both of them are painful, why would you even stand there? You have two to choose from and they're both coming across as, that means one of them is, or maybe both of them have conditions, or they have people that on either side you cannot leave, or you love, or you have, there is a baggage here. There's a baggage here. It's only when we have baggage we have to think a million times. And it's look at the numbers, 22 and 11. 11, 22. That's a very, very intense energy. I don't know what you're going through, Sag. But think about it, having to make a choice where both of them are pulling you apart. What happens to you? What becomes of you? That's my thought. Now, in the first 10 days, we've got birds, tree, and the whip again. You know, this is having conversations around a very fixed structure. And every time you have this conversation, it leads to an argument. It leads to a whip like that hurt, that pain. And tree is a, you know, it's a fixed structure. Tree is a structure. You can't move it. So somebody here is solid. Whether it's a home, whether it's a person, there are conversations being done in possibly in a family-like scenario, in a structure-like scenario, and it's not yielding anything. Every time we go back to the beginning, or we come back with no solution. We have the birds, we have the star, and we have the man here. You're also showing me that there is a conversation that you're having on the side with a person, with a man possibly, because the man has shown itself. Because I like stars. Stars is very positive. Stars is having a lot more options, unlike this silly Willy 22, where you only have two decisions to make. So maybe you're also having conversation on the side with a person who's opening up, or at least seeing a lot more options for you. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Now, in the middle of the month, something here kind of becomes interesting in the middle of the month. We have the tree, we have the sun, and we have the bouquet. I want to say that maybe there's a good news. There's a breakthrough here. There's a breakthrough. It feels like a breakthrough because it feels there's a little bit of relief here, I want to say. Even though sun and bouquet are very big energies, they absolutely mean success. But I don't want to say that to you right now because there are still endings and pain and hurt. So it wouldn't be right on my part. I just want to say the middle of the month, you're going to feel a little bit of relief. And I think you're going to feel this relief if you step outdoors. Something here got to do with outdoors. Similarly, we've got the stars, the sun, and the coffin. And star and sun, it makes me feel like one day. Even though we don't have the moon here, but for me, star to the sun feels like one very specific. And then we have the coffin. Coffin is ending. From the many possibilities, there is one which could help you end this drama. One strong. Sun is also fire, your fire sign. I don't know, I keep saying sun again. Maybe sun is of importance. Maybe a child's custody is of importance. Towards the end of this month, we've got the whip, we've got the coffin, and we've got the letter. There is some sort of information that is coming here. Whip, coffin, and the letter. There is, you know what is this letter about? Can I tell you? This letter is about how you were treated, how a lot of things were taken away from you, how you were being made to choose. All of this details should be in the letter. This letter should reveal the truth about the situation that you are in. I don't know why I'm picking that up, but that is what needs to be in the letter. And this letter should be sent out to as many people as possible until it hits the one right person. Feels like a rescue mission, by the way. We have the man, we have the flower, and we have the man, we have the bouquet, and we have, this feels like good news. This feels like accomplishment. And this is the same person, by the way, who's trying to figure out more options for you. This feels like a person who can help you bring this change, get you out of this mess, get you out of this muddle. And this person has done this before. He looks like a person who has done this before. This man takes care of endings and closures. He's a closing person. He can close things. He's a closer. It feels like there is good news lined up for you if you use this guy, this person, this man. Let's see what we've got for your advice, Sag. And we've got the Tower and the Mountain. Two very big structures here. Two very big structures. Two very tall structures. You know, I feel this is the decision. Your energy is two doors, right? And then you've got the Whip. They're both painful. This feels like the decision. Do you want to walk into the Tower, where I feel is where you're stuck, you know? Or do you want to take the obstacle, the challenge, which you may feel you don't have any support, but it is your obstacle. It is your obstacle. You know, they say, right? Mountains are obstacles put in our path so that we cross them until they become land, and then we are ready for the next. There are two very distinct structures here, Sag. Which one would you choose? Would you choose a Tower? I'm also picking up this obstacle, this whatever the situation has been there for a very, very long time, 19 and 21. Wow. But the interesting thing is that the man here, there is a very resourceful person here. He's not a powerful person. He's a resourceful person. He's a very solid person. He's a reliable person. He sits possibly at one place only. Maybe it's not a very big place. It's a small little place. But he's very efficient at delivering and closing things, closing deals. That's your clue. Okay. That is what I have for you, Sag, for the month of March. I will see you in your weeklies. Yep. And thank you for being a part of the reading. Moving on to hello, Capricorn, and welcome. This is your March monthly reading, and we're going to take a sneak peek, an overview. Consider this as a roadmap, and we're going to navigate it together. Capricorn, if you're ready, I'm going to take out two cards from this. That's going to be your general theme, your general energy. Okay, now that is interesting because in a sense, I've got two eights on the table. Two eights. Eights are all about trying. It's infinity. It's trying. Trying to get something done or being caught in a loop. We will see. Okay, 2 cards that is going to be your guidance. We're going to see this towards the end, Capricorn. Let's go. And let me give the cards a good shuffle here and get the energy moving for you, because clearly I can see from your general energy that you need some sort of energy movement. Let's go. Let's put out your roadmap and let's see what wants to come out for you, Capricorn. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wow. We've got a couple here. We've got both the man and the woman. Can I go one step ahead here? I think we've got a family here. We've got a man, woman, and a child. There is a family-like dynamic here. That is one of the storyline I'm picking. So, whew, quite a spread, okay? Quite a spread. But the good news is it's ending on card number 31, and March has 31 days. So let's first see your general energy. We've got 17 and 8. 17 comes to an 8. 8 and 8. But 17 and 8. This is Stork and this is Coffin. Stork is known for bringing in good news, generally shifting the energy. It brings in something great, you know. Typically brings the news of childbirth. Storks are also known for migration, for moving. Here the storks are actually building their nest, their home. It's almost like they've possibly arrived at a new place and they're setting up their home. I want to say with the Coffin, what I'm picking up here is that the migration period is finished. Now it's time for the next step. Where you were supposed to move, where you were supposed to upgrade, I think you've reached that point now. This is the place, from this new place, you've got to build from here. Is it going to be easy? No. But is it doable? Yes. For a lot of you, some sort of travel plans are coming to an end. This is not possibly the best time to travel or to go out. Movement this month is stopped. Because wherever you are, you need to build and create something over there. Okay, let's see what do we have for the first 10 days of the month of March. We're starting with, we've got the cloud, the letter, and the moon. There is some confusion here. You're waiting for some letter. And this letter has something to do about your image, your identity, about... or maybe you're not so sure what you need to put in the letter as your image, as your title, as your roles and responsibilities. So you're starting with a sense of confusion, as in, if you were to write down yourself, your name, what do you write yourself as? How do you want the world to see you? How would you want the world to see you? Is there an identity crisis here? But guess what? Whatever you decide to say, if you write an artist, you're an artist. If you write a creator, you're a creator. If you have to write a doctor, you're a doctor. If you have to write an athlete, you're an athlete. Why are you thinking so much from what the world has to say? You should be convinced about who you are, and then you go ahead and you write it, and then you figure out your plan after that. But if you're having second thought, that means it matters to you what the world thinks. We also have the clouds, the lady, and the child. There is confusion here about an equation. Maybe about a mother and child, maybe a mother and son. But there is something here that is confusing you about a connection. This feels it's very specific, by the way. I think the confusion is about the new beginning. If it's not a mother-son equation, the confusion you have is about how you're going to begin, who are the people that you're going to meet up, who could you possibly call and start the conversation. It's almost like you don't know from your phone book at this point of time who to call. Now in the middle of the month, we've got the letter, we've got the book, and we've got the clover. I do want to say this, that within your contacts, there is a lucky contact. There is a lucky contact. Take a good look at all the contacts that you have. They are quite, okay, clue, they are quite rare, okay? They don't meet you very often. You have to get appointment. Color green is very, very specific. Let's say they only appear 3 to 4 times in a year. Yeah, they're quite rare. They have a celebrity like, it's almost like you have to travel in order to find them, and you will find them at very, very rare spots, but definitely in the outdoor. It's not someone that you're going to find it sitting on your couch. Then we have the woman, we have the book, and we've got you may have written to them in the past. That's another clue. We have the woman, we have the book, and we have the man. If this is a connection, there are 2 people are not, feels like a no contact. Feels like a no contact. 2 people, they're both hiding, they're both not expressing. A closed book is a book which does not give out too much information. So you got to judge the book by its appearance. So I have to say this, both of you are doing a very good job at keeping your appearance as in, yeah, we're together, maybe not. But whatever, this connection is hidden, this connection is in hiding, and the connection doesn't want the world to know, so they've kept everything in hiding. I'm also picking up for those who are not in connection, you have not met your person yet. This is also something. You've not met them yet. That is also very, very highly possible. Towards the end of March, we've got the moon, we've got the man, we've got the sun. And sun is 31, March 31st. The man in this equation is looking very, very good. Very, very good. And I think there is something here very strongly about an image makeover. An image makeover. How would you want to be seen? Moon is your work, how people see you around your work. For example, if you're working in an organization, they base your personality around the title, the job, the position, what time you get. Whereas the sun is how you want to be seen. You go ahead and you decide for themselves. It's almost like you're going to make an announcement, or people are going to be seeing you as a completely different person. At least that energy is present. The child, the clover, and the sun. And this is absolute confirmation. We have the 13 and 31, that is a palindrome. We have the number 2 in between. I just want to say this, it feels like it's going to be, it may look small, which is why when things are small, we tend to not believe it, or we say, no, it's too small a beginning, I don't want to take. But if you take every new opportunity, child is a new opportunity too. There is a very good lucky opportunity for you in the month of March. And that is, I feel, the one that changes your title, role, and everything. So, does a job opportunity open for you in March? Yes. It is out of the blue. It is a miracle. It feels lucky. It feels like serendipity. It does. It does. Let's see what your advice is. I'm just going over to see because it's not very often that we get a connection in a 3x3 spread. But when a man and a woman come together, clearly there is another energy that is in your energy field. Let's see what we've got for advice or guidance. We've got 20 and 22. We've got the garden and we've got crossroads. You have a decision to make. It's almost like Because your general energy is the stork, migration time is over, traveling time is over, moving time is over. You're now here. Now that you are here, and this is your new place, this is your new zero, your new level, your new beginning, your new start. From here, every decision that you make is very vital. And I think this month is going to be a month where your decisions are going to make you arrive at this. In the sense, the man and the woman coming in a reading is also yin and yang. It's masculine and feminine. It's having to make a decision. And I also want to tell you, the more you will step out, the more you will have choices. For a lot of you, you're not stepping out, you're not putting yourself out there. Garden is typically a social public place. The more you step out in the garden, then you will have choices. Even this lucky find, let me show it again to you, is something that you find outside, not in your home. The more you step out, the more choices you will have. The more choices you will have is when that choice will come that will resonate with you. Yes, that is the message. That is the advice. That is the guidance that was all over your reading. Capricorn, that's what I have for you. I hope you make the most out of the month, and I will see you in your weekly readings. So yeah, we're moving on to Aquarius. Hello Aquarius, and welcome. This is your March overview, your March monthly reading, sneak peek, getting as much information as we can before the month starts. And we're building a roadmap, you and I together. We're going to navigate it and see what amazing messages want to come out for you. So let's get ready. Aquarius, I'm going to take out 2 cards. That's going to be your general energy for the... That is just... if I had to give that general energy a name, even before dealing everything, I would just say love to hate and hate to love. Wow. Interesting. And let's take out 2 cards. That's going to be your guidance. What's going on in March? That general energy is intense. Intense. 2 people, a heart. 2 people, 1 heart. An absolute madness. Okay, laying down your roadmap. 1, 2. Oh, we've got the same card. 3. Okay. Interesting. Let me have a good look at what I have lined up in front of me before I okay, let's do this together. Let's navigate this together because there's a lot here. Your general energy for the month of March is the heart and the whip. The heart and the whip. Heart and the whip is typically, in the simplest words that I can tell you, is cardio. Cardio activities. Keep your heart moving. Keep your heart beating. The more you're going to do that, it's going to be good for your heart. But I also want to point out the obvious here, that if there is a connection, there is something going on. It's almost like 2 people can't live with each other, and can live and can't live, both. There is a lot of, it's the same thing that drives you apart from this person is the same thing that pulls you back. I don't know if that's good. But largely I want to say that keep yourself pumped, keep yourself paced. Cardio word has come instantly, it hit me. So let's see your first 10 days. We've got the book, we've got the whip, and we've got the bear. See, here's the thing, okay? When you don't get information, when you don't have the information, the complete information. Aquarius, especially for you, it becomes very, very hard. And I do believe you don't have the entire information here about someone or something. And this someone is not a small person, it's a very big person. It's a very big person in authority. It's a person who can make things happen. But when information does not reach you, it makes you very, very... I'm literally sensing that you're mad at someone. Why? Because things have been hidden from you. Things have not been, like told you the way it should have been. We've also got the book, we've got the moon, and we've got the garden. This is about somebody's identity. This is about somebody's identity, especially in public places. I'm almost picking up that somebody's identity here is hidden. And obviously when things are hidden, I mean, it's not fully revealed. It's being kept as it's not fully being shown itself. Why? I don't know. But the fact that it's not being out there, it's not being shown, it's not being seen, makes you very, very mad. There is this whole concept of being hidden versus being public, and the hidden aspect of it makes you mad. And I think the hidden aspect is much bigger. Very interesting. Now in the middle of the month, we've got the whip, we've got the fish, and we've got the anchor. This almost feels like money related. In fact, I want to bring your attention to your money, your assets, and your valuables, also Aquarius. But there is... Be very mindful of the way you deal with your... I think a lot of your money is going to be put on hold. Or maybe you're spending too much, you're not realizing. You may want to put that on hold. That would be a good idea. Just be a little bit frugal, I guess, this month. And only spend on those which are necessary. Otherwise, you may have to put your account on hold. We've got the moon, we've got the fish, and we've got the sun. Look, money looks good. Money looks good. You're very good with managing your money. But we don't want the flow of money to stop, right? So to keep the flow of the money, I think that's a very strong message here for your Aquarius. To keep the flow of the money going, make sure you're very, very, at least for this month, you're a bit frugal with your choices of spending your money. That's a very clear-cut message regarding your money. Towards the end of the month, we've got the bear, we've got the sun, and we've got 22. This is about a crossroads. There is a very big decision here. Very, very big decision. It is probably going to be one of those biggest decisions of your life. In fact, both the choices are equally good, if I may say so. They're equally good. I remember doing a reading for someone right now where both the choices were equally dangerous. But I want to tell you that whichever path you take, they're both going to be very, very good for you. It's almost like you've prepared yourself for everything. So now when you're given the option to choose from A and B, A also makes you feel and yields the same result, including money, and B also kind of the same. It's very same. Both paths are equally good for you. And I think both places hold equal money. We have the garden, we have the anchor, and we've got the crossroads. Yeah, this place, I don't know, but I'm just picking up that this choice has exclusively been kept for you, on hold for you. Garden and anchor is a place which is being kept on hold. It's a place that's been kept on hold. I don't think everybody has the access to it. It seems very privileged. It seems it's for a restricted few. And Boom walks in Aquarius, and Aquarius is like, you can take this side. It's almost like you get a ticket, and you know, one ticket is, it's absolutely front row. You can sit on left, you can sit on right. Now you can choose in the front row where you want to sit. It feels that the energy feels that beautiful. Money looks really, really good. You have to allow the money to flow. Don't just be mindful that the money is not held or money is not stopped. Be careful, mindful with your transactions. That's something very strongly that is coming. All right, Aquarius, let's see what we've got for your guidance. And we've got 12 and 3. And 12 also comes down to a number 3. That's like 33, right? This is, you know, birds are, you see there, this is a bird feeder, right? You put the bird feeder outside your house because you invite the birds to come in to eat, to have quality sustenance, nourishment. And then you've got the ship here, which is an extraordinary ship because it's in the clouds. So your guidance, your advice is, you have the ability to bring people in and then set them on a path, right? Your energy is, I feel this is bringing in collectively so that we can move collectively. Birds are also inherent to conversations, communications. So communications that are going to help you with your way forward, with your movement forward, because ship is about movement, ship is about travel, maybe a lot of you are making plans to travel. You're coming together and making plan to travel together. Either ways, your guidance here is come together, create, co-create, move together, move as a collective, and that is where your growth lies. And I think any option you get is going to work in your, the heart has not popped up anywhere other than your general message, the overall vibe, Aquarius. So I just want to say that maybe this is just keep your energy in momentum and in movement to get as much cardio as you can. March is a hot month, make the most of it. And that's what I have for you for March 2026. I will see you in your weekly reading. And I hope the right people get the message at the right time. I had super fun. And I will see all of you in your next reading. Till then, do take very good care of yourselves. Bye-bye.